I am getting a late start today because I spent the morning shopping, and not just any shopping. To explain, though, I have to tell you a little story. So, when I was in probably, I think it was first grade, um, my class was doing a gift exchange. And, they gathered all the names up, mixed them up, handed out the names. But if you basically couldn't afford to buy a gift, you could opt out. And we were very poor when I was little. And I knew that we could not afford to buy a gift. So I went ahead and opted out. And so when the day of the gift exchange came, I expected them to either send me to the gym or the library or something. I think there was maybe one other kid who opted out. And I was just waiting for them to send us to another class or maybe put us in the corner and have us color or something. And they weren't doing it. So I was painfully shy when I was little. So I was trying to work up my nerve to go up to the teacher and say, hey, I need to be, sent somewhere else. I'm not a part of this. You know what I mean? And as I was working up my nerve, the teacher walks over and sets a present on my desk. And of course, I said, this isn't mine. I'm not part of this. But it had my name on it. My name was written on the package. And I was so confused. And I just kind of sat there and looked at it because I didn't want to open it if it was for somebody else. And they just got the name wrong or something. So I just watched as everyone else got their gifts. And everyone got a gift, including me and the other kid who opted out. And I was confused and for some reason felt a little bit bad, but also so happy that I got to be a part of it. And so I opened up my gift, and it was a board game. And honestly, I contribute this to the reason that I just love board games so much. Like, I really love board games. And I think it might have came from this. That really affected me. So I was thinking about that recently, and I thought how much that affected me in my life. And I was telling my mother-in-law this story the other day, and we thought we would love to see if they're still doing something like this. And so we got a hold of a family member that works at a school nearby, and she said that they still do, not necessarily like class gift exchanges, but kind of like an adopt a family type situation. So we, of course, volunteered. So we got 2 kids. We got a 3-year-old little boy and a 6th grade girl. And what this has shown me is that I have no idea what 6th grade girls like. I mean, I thought I did. That's why I was like, I'll do the girl. I have no idea what a 6th grade girl likes. She even gave us hints. She gave us their favorite colors and some ideas of what they like. And my girl, she loves playing volleyball and makeup and nail stuff, and gave me her clothing sizes. So, I mean, I'm thinking girly girl with the makeup and nails, but then she loves playing volleyball. So that's more athletic-y. So, yeah, I walked around a store for hours, and I'm picking out things that I like, but then I'm like, wait, this isn't for me. So we went a little overboard. We basically got everything on their list and then some. And I'm so glad to have the opportunity to do something like this for someone. And I'm definitely going to do it as much as I can every year, every chance I get. The only downside of the whole thing is that we don't get to wrap them. And I love wrapping presents. But you see all these boxes over here? I didn't do that. That's not my fault. That's my friend who bought all these presents for her kids, and I get to wrap them. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to bust into that tonight because I need the cardboard. Because I am going to make an advent calendar. I know that's silly. And I know we're like almost halfway through the month already. But my son's girlfriend does not have an advent calendar. And every time my son opens his up, I feel bad because she doesn't have one to open. So I'm going to make her one. And I need cardboard. So, plus I just think it'd be fun to try to make an advent calendar because I love doing crafty stuff. So that's what we're going to do probably tomorrow, because basically tomorrow's the last day, because tomorrow is when we get to start our 12-day advent calendars. So speaking of advent calendars, let's open up our advent calendars for today. We're doing them in reverse today just to mix things up a little. So, candy kittens. Day 11. Wild strawberry flavor. Compliment someone's festive fit. I can do that. Next, we've already had the wild strawberry. It's really good. I can still try it if you want me to, though. Next, Lacquereds by Bulo. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm sure I am. Day 11. Milkshake flavored? Are you serious? Yeah, we're trying that right now. Just for a second, can we not just admire how beautiful this is? Every time I open it, I think, man, that is so pretty. I want like wallpaper that looks like this. It's so pretty. Okay. Milkshake flavored. Oh, I know this pretty pink color. Okay. Are you serious? They have been holding out on us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new favorite. That is so good. It tastes just like a strawberry milkshake with just a tiny aftertaste of licorice, but like 90% strawberry milkshake. And that happens to be my favorite kind of milkshake. Oh, that's a winner. You see my son leaving? Milkshake. That's a win. Yeah, that is good. We need like a bunch more of those. Like seriously considering getting on the website and ordering like an actual container of those because those are so good. Of course, if I do that, I'll sit here and eat the whole thing, one after the other. Doesn't sound like a bad idea though. Okay, so that was our advent calendar for today. And it's going to be a short one today because I'm running so behind. It's already like 4:30. So tomorrow we're going to make an advent calendar. So that'll be fun. And if you would like, please comment, like, and subscribe. And watch my video tomorrow when we make an advent calendar. See you tomorrow. Bye.